I'm getting married in 5 days. Saturday. I keep saying that like it's happening to somebody else. 5 days. My suit is in the back seat. I just picked it up. It fits. Of course it fits. The guy pinned it and measured it and did whatever they do, and now it fits perfectly. And I've been sitting here looking at it like it's going to tell me something. I've started this recording 4 times. I keep deleting it because I hear myself talk and I sound insane, or dramatic, or selfish. I don't know. Maybe I am all of those things. But I can't go home yet. She thinks I'm still at the tailor, or maybe stuck in traffic. She texted me. I haven't answered. I should answer. I know I should. She'll start worrying. I just need to say this once. Not to her. God, not to her. Not tonight. Just here. 6 years ago, I went on this student trip to Europe. 3 weeks. Cheap hostels, buses, everyone smelling like deodorant and wet clothes. You know, that kind of trip. There were about 20 of us. And there was a guy. I'm not going to say his name. I know that sounds stupid because nobody's going to hear this, but I'm still not saying it. He was just this guy on the trip. That's what I told myself then. That's what I've told myself since. He was funny, annoying, loud sometimes. Not even my usual kind of friend, if I'm honest. But we kept ending up together. On buses, in museums, waiting outside bathrooms, standing in lines for things we didn't care about. Every time I turned around, he was there. Or I was there. I don't know which one of us was doing it. We had this stupid joke with elevators. Every time we got into one, I'd press all the buttons. Every floor. I don't even know why I started doing it. To annoy him, I guess. And he hated it. Or he pretended to hate it. He'd grab my wrist or slap my hand away and say, "Don't you dare." And then I'd do it anyway. It was childish, completely childish. But I remember being happy. That's the part I don't like saying. I remember being really, stupidly happy around him. The last night of the trip, everyone stayed in the hostel lobby because our flight was at some ridiculous hour in the morning. People were half asleep on couches. Someone had music playing from a phone with almost no battery. There were empty cans everywhere. It smelled like sweat and coffee. Around midnight, he said he was going upstairs. He wanted to sleep for an hour or two before the airport, and I said I'd go too. I wasn't tired. I need to say that honestly. I wasn't tired. I went because he went. We got in the elevator. I reached for the buttons because, obviously, one last time, that stupid joke. And he grabbed me from behind, around the waist, both arms, just to stop me pressing them. We were laughing. I was trying to get my hands free, and he was holding on. And I remember his face was close to my shoulder because I could hear him laughing right there. And then we stopped laughing, both of us, at the same time. It just changed. I don't know how else to say it. 1 second it was a joke, and the next second it wasn't. I could feel him breathing. I remember the little elevator numbers going up. I remember thinking, Move, say something, laugh, push him off, do anything normal. But I didn't. I turned around and we kissed. I don't know who started it. I've tried to figure that out for 6 years, like it matters. Like if he kissed me first, then I'm less responsible. Or if I kissed him first, then it means something else. I don't know. I turned. He was there. I was there. And it happened. It was maybe 10 seconds, maybe less. Then the doors opened. His floor. He stepped back. I stepped back. He said, "Night." I said, "Yeah." That was it. I didn't even get off. I just stood there like an idiot while the doors closed again. I rode the elevator up and then back down because I'd forgotten to press my floor. The next day we flew home. We didn't talk about it. Not at the airport. Not on the plane. Not after. We just became normal again, or pretended to. Then life moved on. He moved away at some point. I saw things online here and there, but I didn't look too much. I was very good at not looking. Then I met her. And I need to say I love her. I do. I love her. She's good. So why am I sitting in a car 5 days before my wedding talking about a kiss in an elevator from 6 years ago? That's the part I can't make sound normal. 3 weeks ago, I was doing the seating chart. She was at work. I was on the laptop with all those stupid little names moving around tables, trying not to put people next to people they hate. And his name came up on my phone. Not for the wedding. He's not invited. We haven't spoken in years. It was one of those suggested profile things. People you may know or whatever. His face just appeared. And I looked. Of course I looked. He's engaged. To a man. There was a photo of them on a beach somewhere. Sunset, white shirts, the whole thing. And his fiancée was standing in front of him, and he had his arms around his waist. The same way. I know people put their arms around people. That's not mine. That's not some sacred thing. But I saw it, and my stomach just dropped. Because suddenly, it wasn't just a strange thing that happened once and disappeared. It was real. He was real. That part of me was real. Maybe it still is. I don't know. And since then, I haven't been right. I keep waking up at night. I keep looking at her and feeling this awful wave of love and guilt at the same time. She'll be talking about flowers or the hotel or whether my cousin confirmed. And I'm nodding. And inside, I'm back in that elevator, like a stupid 19-year-old who didn't know what to do with himself. I keep telling myself it was one kiss. One stupid kiss. It doesn't mean anything. People have pasts. People have confusing moments. People don't tell their partners every single thing that ever happened before them. And that all sounds reasonable. But then I think, if it's nothing, why am I sitting here? Why can't I breathe? Why did seeing him with a man make me feel like someone opened a door inside me that I nailed shut years ago? I know what I'm going to do tonight. I know myself. I'm going to stop this recording. I'm going to sit here for another minute and make myself look normal. I'm going to text her, got the suit, coming home. Maybe I'll put a heart so she doesn't worry. Then I'm going to drive home.